That guy, man. Wow. He played complete RNG and almost outlucked me there. Hey, what's up, guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back again with this disgusting Prince freeze stack. When a Prince and Skeleton Dragon is coming at your opponent, it's already really scary, but when they don't expect the freeze, it can catch them off guard and take their tower in so many situations. A lot of times your opponent is going to use their poison and their small spells on the graveyard, so they won't have any way to remove the Skeleton Dragons because you're freezing your opponent's units, and you have the tank with the Prince and the Ice Golem. So it's very frustrating to deal with. Let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance and get a 12-win grand challenge with one of the best decks in Clash Royale that surprises everyone. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are supporting me with creator code SirTag in any Supercell game. All money made from creator code SirTag goes directly back into improving the channel's setup and editing, and it allows me to upload on a daily basis while taking full-time college courses. So I really appreciate all of your guys' support. All right, guys, so we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. Going to cycle our skellies in the back because, you know, you can't punish my skeletons, my dude. But you can always punish a musketeer. So I'm going to go and cycle that after you drop something. And when we see Royal Ghost, I expect it to be P.E.K.K.A. because there's not that many other decks that have Royal Ghost in it. Could also be 3 musketeers after we see the Ice Golem, though. Probably not going to be P.E.K.K.A. after we see that. So what are you going to do? You're going to go for a tennis ball on the right-hand side. So if I go for Skeleton Dragons, I go in for an Ice Golem so you don't actually heal up those hogs. And then you Fireball. Oh my gosh. The elixir that you just spent, my dude. The Ice Golem is going to be tanking for the Prince as well. And we're going to get some superb counter pressure. So if he goes in for a Hunter, I think we freeze it. Please, sir, go in for a Hunter or do something that we want to just annihilate. I'm ready. You're going to Ice Golem, okay? I think we Graveyard in the opposite lane because the Prince gets pulled into that. And then we can freeze afterward. Oh my gosh. What is he going to have for defense here? Guys, is there any way for him to defend this adequately if we just freeze? We hit the Hunter! Yo, he has no elixir. That's going to be tower. Let's go, man. That was delicious. He wasn't ready. And that's the power of freeze, man. You catch them off guard once, you take the tower, you assert the dominance.
Sneaky, sneaky, sir.
So we can go for Skeleton Dragons here, and we can Bar Barrel shortly after, just to finish off the Hunter. Make sure that we damage down the Royal Hogs. And you know what? Even tower damage around both sides. We are hard chilling. So we'll see if he's got 3 musketeers with this. Usually they do. 3 musketeers is a great matchup for them, because if they keep those on the map, then you're never really able to go for graveyard. So you need to take a tower early on with the surprise factor that we employed. So he's going to 3M as we anticipated. Hello. Exactly as I said, right? So we're going for a musketeer on the left-hand side, because if we drop something here, then there's too much firepower. It's not a good decision. So we can Ice Golem to body block for our muskie here. Then I can Prince right on top. Or what we can do here is we can go for a freeze, Skeleton Dragons, and then we can go in for Skeletons right on top of the Royal Ghost. Then the Royal Ghost dies, the Skeleton Dragon illuminates it, and we are chilling, man. He's illuminated in the night. We can see him. Even though he's a ghost, he doesn't spook us at all. So, yep, yet again, I'm going to go in for the Bar Barrel to shut down the Heal Spirit, and then I'm going to freeze just because I don't want to take any damage. As long as I'm able to shut down the Royal Hogs, with 40 seconds remaining, only taking like a few hits, we are 110% chilling then. Oh my dude, you are really trying to be feisty here. So you're gonna drop all of your elixir on that side, aren't you? Dude, we've got freeze, we've got Bar Barrel. What are you doing? What are you thinking, my man? Oh my gosh, have you guys ever seen a freeze that valuable before? The Skeleton Dragons just ate it alive. Doesn't matter. My goodness, dude. I can go for a Prince, and he was frozen in time like, you know those cavemen that get frozen and thrown off into the ocean, like Avatar, and then you just unfreeze them? That's what happened to him, but he never got unfrozen, man. He never got unthawed, and he was never able to experience the damage on the tower that he so desperately desired. All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and this guy's clan is telling me to evolve myself. We're going to become the next level Pokemon. We will evolve.
Evolve. Evolve.
And go in for a graveyard with Prince and Freeze and make you a very sad panda. So be careful for what you're asking for, man. So Musketeer is going to be going on the left-hand side. It's just going to be slow rolling against all the barbs. He's not going to be able to build up anything. He's going to Electro Dragon, but I can graveyard here, so it's fine. And Prince is just going to be tanking for quite a while. And you definitely, and I mean definitely, have Elixir Golem, man. So I can't freeze that. I just want your dragons to go ahead. So if I'm able to shut down the dragons, that'd be ideal. All right. Yep, exactly what we wanted. We can go for this. freeze, the heal spirit's gonna die, then the baby dragon dies, and then we can just have our skeleton dragons finish everything off. So freeze is pivotal on defense. With skeleton dragons, because of the high damage per second, you get so much value. And then, of course, guys, what we can do here is we can go for a graveyard freeze. So the reason why I'm doing this is I'm getting so much elixir from the elixir golem, and he can't stop that. We get back to another freeze. Guys, imagine using 2 cycles of freezes with the skeleton dragons. Freeze on defense, then freeze on offense, and then that's a tower. Is that broken? I don't know, guys. Single elixir, I cycled 2 freezes because of the fast cycle of this deck, and we're already in a dominant position. A lot of you guys probably are like, wait, how are you going to defend against 2 dragons and defend against an elixir golem with barbarians coming at you? But pretty easy when you got freeze, guys.
I am God!
And the counter push is well worth it every single day of the week. Baby Dragon's going to get kited to the opposite lane for a -2 trade for him, +2 for us. And we're just chilling here with our glass half full, man. We're going to go in for the Musketeer in the back, and he's going to go for a hut. So the good thing about this is the freeze on defense, coupled with the damage per second of the Prince and the Musketeer and Skeleton Dragons, it's really impossible for him to ever break through that. So I'm excited to see him try, to be honest. Oh my goodness. Is he just going to ignore, or what is he going to do? He's going to go Electro Dragon. And he's going to overspend, and the Prince is going to be able to kill. And then I can just go and kite the healer, so then I don't have to spend elixir on it. This is phenomenal stuff, guys. So he's going to go in for all the spam right into us. Yo, I can just kill that with a freeze. I'm not going to right now, but I can. If the healer doesn't get up close and personal, I can just go and do this. So in a freeze, and then Skeleton Dragons part 2. Then we Bar Barrel, so then we finish off all those blobs. Then we go for Skeletons and Ice Golem. And if the Ice Golem is tanking, you do not break through. You do not collect $200. You do not pass go here, brother. And I'm going to freeze, just to make sure that he doesn't take the tower. So 3 Musketeers. Oh, I thought the Prince was another Musketeer. I'm such a memer, dude. Anyway, we can walk away with a win by going in for a Bar Barrel. Finish him off. He's got 4 seconds remaining. You know what? It's really funny when Elixir Golem can't take your tower at 57 HP. It's just karma. For running that deck, that's what you deserve. And you know what? We're going to be at 6-0 in this grand challenge. Let's keep it up, and let's keep asserting dominance. So we're going to sauce out Skeletons here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's happening. We've not lost yet, and I don't have any plans of losing anytime soon, my brother. What are you going to do? I can Ice Golem in the back in the same lane as you. And so we're just going to go cycle Ice Golem in the back, and this guy's going to go in for a Night Witch. What are you going to have, dude? Are you going to have Golem, or are you going to have Elixir Golem? Whichever one, it's not going to be that scary, because Skeleton Dragons plus Graveyard Freeze kind of broken when you don't have poison. So we're going to go for Skeleton Dragons here. We're going to use our Prince. You know what? I actually think that this combination needs a nerf, because I don't even need to go for Graveyard 99% of the time. Sometimes I can just go for the freeze and be completely and utterly content with this. So if we kill the Ice Wizard, have the Prince charge, and then just freeze his units.
Oh, I was not aware that you could see the future.
How is this fair? Clash Royale, do you guys not see the issue with Prince plus Skeleton Dragons? If I can do that, we're in single elixir with some unit composition, it needs a nerf. It really does. Like, just not good for him. Also, 64 HP, so I'm just going to let that tower stay alive, so then he doesn't have King Tower activated to chip away on the Graveyard Skeletons.
Oh, no.
So he's only going to have that one Princess Tower working away while he goes in for a gold. Dude, the gold is going to take so much damage from the Skeletons, too. Wow. We're going to feast on that thing. This deck isn't fair. It needs a fat nerf, man. Wow. So the only way that I could ever really lose the Golem is I feel like having a horrible card cycle, which hasn't happened yet. So we're chilling. I'm going to go in for an Ice Golem here. I want to be able to have that Ice Golem pop on top of the Night Witch bats if possible. If that doesn't happen, that's okay. We're going to take a bunch more damage than I wanted, but, you know, we'll live with it, guys. We'll live and breathe in this game, and we'll be fine. Because, you know what? Skeleton Dragon, it's locking onto ours and not the tower, and we still are alive at 762 HP. Ideally, I would have had enough elixir for the freeze and the Skeleton Dragons at the exact same time, but I wanted to keep my Musketeer alive, and we did so much damage on the other side that it doesn't even matter, I think. So he's going to Skeleton Dragon for sure, right? Interesting, interesting. We can Ice Golem kite your Dark Prince, and then we can go for a Skeleton Dragon as well. So you tornado, but then you don't tornado back to the Skeleton Dragon, so very bad for you. Yes, our Musketeer dies, but we're up a lot. Oh, guys, you know what? It's time to 3-crown him. It's time to assert maximum dominance. You guys probably didn't think I was ever going to do this, but yeah, it's a play. You can go in for the Ice Golem to go and tank for everything and then get double Princes on the map and kind of just laugh at your opponent, because what are they going to do? when you've got a prince, a skeleton dragon, and a musketeer all barreling at them. And then you go in for the triple Aragons, 3 dragons, and the skeletons for moral support. Yo, he's just like, take my pancakes, take my tower. I don't want to play this game anymore. And rightfully so, dude. You're about to get 3 crowned with 1 more prince hit. The prince's lance was so strong, and the skeleton dragons, and the skeletons from the graveyard, and the skeleton cycle, it was all too much, man. The themes of skeletons just made this guy spooked like Halloween. And we're 7-0, and we're going to keep cruising on. All right, we got a game here. We're going to suss out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. What are you going to have, man? Doesn't matter. We're going to be living under the rainbow with our freeze, and you're not going to be happy. It won't be your happy place anymore, dude. There's so many butterflies, and it looks so happy, but underneath the freeze, we're hiding with this just detestable, horrible graveyard deck.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
So I think we can go in for a graveyard if he just goes in for a miner and then supports that and doesn't have much elixir. Usually I don't go for graveyard freezes in single elixir, but we can make it happen if our opponent overcommits. I'm going to go for skeletons here so we can keep our musketeer alive. Oh, we're going to be able to kill his muskie, right? Let's go, guys. We bait out arrows as well. So now we bait out arrows. We show he's got musketeer, arrows, and miner. Interesting combo, man. I am excited to see what you got in store for us, but I'm not really expecting anything. I don't know. All right, we can go for a muskie on top of your balloon. We can go in for a prince freeze push, most likely on the left. And if you drop anything, that would be ideal, right? Now I'm just going to freeze. I want to get more chip damage. I want the prince to get on the tower. And that's going to be like 3 or 4 extra hits. Oh my goodness. And it allows the prince to stay alive longer, so it's tanking for the musketeer then. And then we're able to get more damage on the skeleton dragons. So not only do we do a delicious amount of damage to the left-hand side, but it was also scrumptious eating the skeleton dragons. You know what? They're probably pretty crunchy, man. Those skeleton dragons, oof, pretty brittle. So I'm going to go skeletons in the back as soon as we see what he's got. All right, cool. So at this point, when we see P.E.K.K.A., usually they don't have an answer to graveyard plus a prince then. And cycling the ice golem might not be good, but we can always cycle back to it, right? Forcing out a miner and a musketeer. That's a lot of elixir. And the musketeer probably takes some damage. No! What? Musketeer! Are you laughing at me right now, sir? I said it was going to take damage. It's like, nope, not today, Jake. We can go ice golem to go kite, and then we can barbarrel. And I think that as long as we kill the muskie, we're fine. So just need to finish that off with the barbarrel. Everything else is fine and okay in this world. And save. Oh, actually, dude, the musketeer part 2 is trolling me so hard. Not only did she not take a taste or any bit of damage from the prince, she got so much damage on the right-hand side. She just locked on. She's like, I'm a strong, independent musketeer that doesn't care about you, Jake. I don't care about your feelings or what you want from me. I'm just going to do what I want when I want. So we can go for skeletons here, make sure that the musketeer is going to be fine. I think that we can actually take a hit and be okay. Then the counter push is just going to do too much damage. So if I went in for a freeze there, that's too much elixir. I'd rather just drop 1 more elixir, get a prince in front, and take your tower. I don't know about you guys, but if I have the ability to lose like 800 damage for a tower, that's a trade that I'm willing to take 99% of the time. And that's going to be a 3 crown, baby. Let's go, man. Dominance asserted with the double musketeer, skeleton dragon, and the prince mascot for the W. GG and well played, and good luck in the rest of your grand challenge, man. I hope that you never play against this deck again, because the counter push with prince and all of my air units against balloon, it's just not possible to defend. Let's get that 12 win, guys. 11-2. It all rides on this. Can we assert dominance? Can we proclaim victory in these dire circumstances? So graveyard freeze is all about the surprise factor. No one expects it, and that's how you win. So I'm going to go for Barbarrel because I don't want to find out that he's got Golem. I don't want him to golem me right now. We'll go for Ice Golem in the back, and we'll get ready for Musketeer and Prince if he spams me another lane. Oh my gosh, right as we said it. We're like, we don't want to wait until Double Elixir against Golem. What does he have? He drops Golem. First play right now. That's literally what he just did. Oh my goodness. So if I can defend this, that would be awesome, but I don't think I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Prince Graveyard in the opposite lane, and we'll see if we don't get 3 crowned, or if he tries to not defend as well. Dude, are you really going to just ignore everything right now? Looks like it. You're insane. So the Prince plus the Skeletons might put disastrous damage on the 3 there. It looks like he's going to try to 3 crown me as well. However, we do have the Skeleton Dragons. I'm dropping them further behind so they don't immediately die. And then we can go in for a Bar Barrel here as well, just because I want the Baby Dragon to lock onto that instead.
Ouch!
Nope, it's locking onto us. All right, can we defend this, guys? Or are we going to get 3 crowned by a very skillful Golem player that just dropped everything in the back first play? Oh my goodness, I have to freeze this, actually. Otherwise, I lose the game. So this is insane that a Golem player is able to ignore everything and then do that. Like, this is the epitome of no skill, my dude.
Skills is limited, dog. My skills are limited? Where you...
So we can go for Ice Golem and then... All right, this is going to be dangerous. I mean, can we come back? Can we come back here? That's what I'm wondering. Like, despite his really lucky start, I don't know, man. We need him to golem in the back so then we can go for a Prince Graveyard on him. Maybe he just golems on us right now and takes us out. I'm a little bit scared. He might just golem here. All right, he's going to go in for a Baby Dragon. Maybe we can get a Lightning from him on this Musketeer and then have it go on the right-hand side. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So then we can go for a golem on him. I really want to see a Lightning on the Musketeer. What are you doing? You can't do that. I can 3-crown you then. Okay, this is phenomenal. He just wasted so much elixir. Now I can freeze. We can hit the King Tower. We can hit everything. So then the skeletons just swarm him. Yo, if he tries to go in for the crown here, he could just lose. All we need to do, guys, is go towards the 3-crown. That is our one goal. If we're able to make that happen, we will win. So I hope that he tries to go for like a Baby Dragon here and we can make a prediction with that Ice Golem. No, he went Night Witch in the back. All right. So we can Musketeer here, win this interaction hardcore, go in for a Graveyard Freeze yet again. I think that's the play every single day of the week. Doesn't really matter if we have supporting cards or not. It's not going to be easy for him to defend that. We can go for Skeleton Dragons. We can go for an Ice Golem. The Baby Dragon will lock on, but it doesn't matter. As long as the Graveyard does more damage than him, he's going to be in a dire situation. Okay, Musketeer here. We need to go for Skeletons. Guys, I'm a little bit scared right now. I'm not going to lie. Look at all this bats damage that he just got.
That was too close.
Oh my goodness, that's broken. All right, so we can probably go in for a Prince, and then we can go for a Graveyard, and we can win the game off this, I'm hoping. What is he doing? Is he just going to keep spamming? I don't think you stop the Prince. I don't think you stop the Prince. Let's go! Oh my gosh, dude, there's no better feeling than beating someone that golem in the back. First play, you have the wrong hand, and you get the 12 win off of that. That guy, man. Wow. He played a complete RNG and almost outlucked me there. Oh. Those are the most frustrating losses to have, and I'm so glad we won that, guys. Literally, golem in the back, first play. Wow. Let's see what we can get from this challenge. There's nothing more hype than that moment in Clash Royale. Winning a matchup that your opponent just like, oh, played so annoyingly.